Look at this diagram. These people may appear to be standing in the same place and living in the same space in the physical realm. But this is only in physical terms. In the vibrational realm, as this diagram shows, they are actually living in different layers. In other words, aside from the physical realm, there exists the vibrational realm where different layers are divided based on the height of vibration. So, even if two people are walking in the same place physically, if their vibrations differ, they will pass each other by in the vibrational space. They won't be able to connect. On the other hand, two people living in the same vibrational realm can interact with each other. They can have a relationship. Have you ever felt that this person seems to live in a different world? Even if you're in the same physical space, like at school or a party, there are people you just can't seem to connect with. You just pass by each other. This is because, in the vibrational realm, you're living in different layers. Do parallel worlds exist? Modern physics, particle physics, seriously debates this question, but there's still no answer. However, whether this universe is a parallel world, a multidimensional universe, or just a single dimension, one Earth, it doesn't matter. From the perspective of the vibrational realm, vibrational space, and vibrational layers, this Earth is already like a parallel world. So, you may have felt it before. This person is living in a different world. Hello, I'm the Japanese urban sage. Wait, is that how this world works? By understanding the true nature of this world and raising your vibration, you can learn how to move toward your ideal future parallel world. Enjoy this fascinating story. Here's what the video will cover. What is the vibrational realm? The layers created by vibration. How to move toward your ideal future parallel world. Let's start with number 1. What is the vibrational realm? Modern physics, particle physics, has proven through observation that everything in this material universe is actually a wave vibration. All matter is made up of particles. Humans, bread, everything is made of particles. It's been observed that particles, the smallest unit of matter, are constantly fluctuating and vibrating. Curiously, particles also exhibit wave-like properties when not being observed. This means that the 4D world, made up of 3D space and time, the reality we are experiencing, is also made of waves vibration. This is why people say, everything is vibration. On a microscopic level, you and I are constantly vibrating. Even among humans, at the microscopic level, there are individual differences in how we fluctuate and our vibration frequency. In other words, you and I are vibrating at different frequencies on a microscopic level. In the spiritual realm, these differences in vibration frequencies and energy levels are referred to as 3D consciousness versus 5D consciousness. So, even though we are both human, if viewed from the perspective of vibration frequency, we live in different layers. For example, someone with 3D consciousness and someone with 5D consciousness have different vibration frequencies. Even if they are physically in the same place, they can't connect because their vibrational spaces are different. Another example? Someone who looks down on others, someone vibrating at the frequency of 3D consciousness and someone with 5D consciousness, have different frequencies. They will pass by each other, even in the same physical space, because their vibrational spaces are different. And waves that match in frequency amplify each other. People with the same vibration frequency resonate with each other and can connect with others who have similar vibrations. This phenomenon is often described as getting along well with someone or being on the same wavelength. It's also referred to as like attracts like or the law of attraction. In other words, if you are living at a low vibration, you will find yourself interacting with people, things, and events of a similarly low vibration. The law of attraction says that low vibrations attract bad things, but another way to put it is, you're living in a low vibrational layer, so you're surrounded by low vibrational people, things, and events. If you frequently encounter unpleasant people or feel unlucky, it's because you're living in a low vibrational layer. And when your vibration rises, you start living at a higher vibration and naturally connect with people, things, and events of a higher vibration. The law of attraction says that high vibrations attract good things, but another way to put it is, you're living in a high vibrational layer, so you're surrounded by high vibrational people, things, and events. If you frequently meet wonderful people or often feel lucky, it's because you're living in a high vibrational layer. In spiritual terms, when you ascend from 3D consciousness to 5D consciousness, the events that occur in your reality begin to change. To summarize, when observed from the visible physical space, it may seem like people are standing on the same ground, but when you observe people based on their unseen, subtle vibration frequencies, they are actually living in different layers. And the layer you live in is determined by your vibration frequency. This is why spirituality encourages people to raise their vibration. In the future, if devices are developed to observe invisible vibration frequencies, like the scouter in the anime Dragon Ball, we might be able to say, "Oh, this person belongs to this vibrational realm. Hey, that person is in this vibrational layer." And visually see the vibrational space people are living in. Now, let's move on to the next topic. How to move toward your ideal future parallel world. Strangely enough, we know that particles exhibit wave-like properties when they are not being observed. This means, even though we can't observe it, parallel universes, parallel worlds might actually exist. If parallel worlds do exist, everything is based on vibration, so naturally, the universe Earth would also branch off based on differences in vibration frequencies. And which universe Earth you end up in would depend on your vibration frequency. In other words, each person is divided into their own universe Earth based on their vibration frequency. But you know, there is still so much we don't understand about this multidimensional universe theory. That's why, when we don't know something, it's important to take a stance of "I don't know" without making assumptions. To think more practically. Whether this world is a parallel world within a multidimensional universe or a single dimension, single universe, either way, in the end, the realm you live in is determined by your vibration frequency. In other words, even if this world is a single dimension, single universe, it may appear that everyone is living on the same Earth. But as we discussed earlier, the layer you live in is determined by your vibration frequency. This means, there's no need to go to a parallel universe or a different Earth. You just need to raise your vibration. If your current reality is hard, you might feel like you want to go to a different Earth in a parallel universe because you think this Earth is just too much. But the truth is, there's no need to go to a different Earth. The Earth itself is fine just as it is. All you need to do is raise your vibration. When you raise your vibration, you will shift to a different layer of vibration, and the people, things, and events you encounter will start to change. As a result, your life will begin to transform. As you ascend into 5D consciousness, you will also be freed from fixed ideas and assumptions. Concepts like good and bad or superior and inferior are just beliefs, and as you release these beliefs, you will realize that this Earth is already perfect. I plan to release future videos explaining the Taoist worldview of imperfection is perfection. Please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. You see, there was no need to go to a different Earth after all. The issue was always within you. It was all about your vibration. Similarly, even if this dimension truly is a multidimensional universe, in the end, you will live in the dimension, universe, or Earth that matches your vibration frequency. So, by raising your vibration, you will shift to a peaceful and happy dimension, universe, or Earth. Thus, when it comes to personal happiness, whether this world is a multidimensional universe or a single dimension and single universe doesn't matter much. In either case, the world layer you live in is determined by your vibration frequency. So, if you want to be happy, if you want to reduce stress, the solution is simple. Just raise your vibration. Is the world already a parallel world? Personal experience. I hate everything. Nothing is going right. After I became an adult, I was living a life of painful despair. I couldn't succeed in love, and work was tough. My take-home pay was stuck in the $1,000s, and I was just scraping by. Damn it. I had bad luck, kept running into unpleasant people, and my timing was always off, no matter what I did. Ugh, life is really getting me down. The world seemed corrupt, and I felt utterly hopeless. When I first heard about parallel worlds, I got excited, thinking, if I live with excitement, I'll move to a different Earth. But nothing changed. In the end, I couldn't live with excitement, and my reality stayed the same. But in the midst of this deadlock, I began practicing the inner training of Taoism, and little by little, my reality started to change. Looking back now, it may have been because my vibration significantly increased through this inner training. When your vibration rises, naturally, the layer you live in also changes. As a result, the people, things, and events I encountered all began to change. At that time, I couldn't see the big picture. But I could feel the changes in reality so intensely that I felt like I had been reborn while still alive. That's why, more than 10 years ago, I used to say, I've been reborn while still alive. Thanks to that, I now live in a truly peaceful and happy reality, and I am grateful for it. From this experience, I came to this conclusion. There's no need to go to a different Earth in a parallel universe. You just need to raise your vibration. As I mentioned earlier, whether this world is a multidimensional world or a single dimension and single Earth, it doesn't really affect a person's happiness. In either case, when your vibration rises, you experience a reality that aligns with it. And whether that reality is a different Earth or simply a different layer on this Earth isn't important. Even if you did shift to a parallel world, there's no way to prove it or verify it. So, while science hasn't reached a conclusion about parallel worlds, if someone wants to believe this world is a parallel world, that's fine too. In the end, when it comes to personal happiness, whether or not this world is a parallel world doesn't matter. How to raise your vibration? Since everyone's situation is different, the most effective way to raise your vibration may vary from person to person. However, here are some basic practices that are effective for most people. First, practice humility and reflect on your attitude and actions. People with low vibrations tend to instinctively believe, I'm right. As a result, they often blame others or society, thinking, I'm right, and they're wrong, or it's society's fault. But when you blame others or society, you miss out on opportunities for personal growth. If you believe, I'm not wrong, they are, then there's no need for you to improve, and your self-growth comes to a halt. This is why it's important to humble yourself and think, maybe there's something I could improve. Just this thought alone can sometimes raise your vibration. Why? Because your thoughts and vibration level influence each other. So, try saying this to yourself. Maybe there's something I could improve. Even when you feel frustrated and think it's someone else's or society's fault, say it again. Maybe there's something I could improve. And if you do find areas for improvement, start working on them. That consistent effort will help raise your vibration. To successfully carry out this practice, you'll need the strength to admit your own weaknesses. Be strong enough to say, maybe there's something I could improve. Those who can do this are people with 5D consciousness and 5D thinking. Our instincts naturally seek self-affirmation. So, we tend to think, I'm right, or I'm doing well, and self-affirmation is important. However, humility is just as important. While practicing humility, continue improving yourself. Perhaps there's more demand for stories about techniques to instantly raise your vibration. But when we follow our instincts and seek short-term success, achieving social success becomes difficult. In other words, if you follow your instincts and think only in 3D terms, it's hard to raise your vibration or achieve social success. That's why 5D consciousness and 5D thinking are essential, even for social success. Thinking, maybe there's something I could improve, is crucial. Improving and growing yourself also leads to social success. So, for both life success and social success, let's enjoy one of life's greatest adventures, leveling up yourself together. Thank you for watching until the end. I appreciate it.